in shady green pastures, so rich and so sweet, God leads his dear children alone. Where the water's cool flow bathes the weary one's feet, God leads his dear children alone.
Sometimes on the mount where the sun shines so bright, God leads his dear children along. Sometimes in the valley, in the darkest of night, God leads his dear children along. Some through the water, some through the flood, some through the fire, but all through the blood. Some through great sorrow, but God gives a song in the night season and all the day long.
Beloved, since repurposing our path in life usually takes time and patience, so how do we develop a new perspective and find a new direction when it's time to repurpose our life? We must often think of perspective as a point of view, and that is a helpful definition. But it also helps to think of perspective as used by artists and architects when they are drawing. In this case, perspective is the act of drawing an object on a two-dimensional surface paper so as to give the right impression of height, width, depth, and relation to other objects in the same picture. The simplest example is an image of railroad tracks receding into the distance, where the two rails get closer and closer together until they disappear into the horizon. When gaining a new perspective spiritually, we must consider all the elements of our life in relation to each other and to where we are in the moment. Past events, gifts, abilities, past successes and failures, personal dreams and desires, doors that may be open in the present, and more. Only on rare occasions, like the Apostle Paul's, does God send a clear and concise statement of our new purpose. Instead, it is up to us to prayerfully connect the dots as God has revealed them, trusting that as we do so, a picture of a new purpose will begin to emerge. Beloved, from a new perspective comes a new direction, and only in that order. A new direction often boils down to doing the next right thing as God leads. That is why Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6 have this to tell us. He said, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Never rely on what you think you know. Remember the Lord in everything you do, and he will show you the right way. If the entire purpose path was eliminated for us, Why would we need faith in God? Instead, God seems to eliminate enough of the path for us to take the next step. That is why Psalm number 109, 105 has this to say, "Your word is a lamp to guide me and a light for my path." And that new purpose path is almost never a straight line. Ask Joseph or Paul. Your new purpose will likely be filled with as many twists and turns as your previous purpose, but with assurance of God's guidance. Don't doubt where God's purpose has brought you today. Instead, renew your commitment to following His leading and serving Him in the future. Thanks for listening, and may the good God richly bless you.
Though sorrows befall us and evils oppose, God leads His dear children along. Through grace we can conquer, defeat all our foes. God leads His dear children along. Some through the water, some through the flood, some through the fire, but all through the blood. Some through great sorrow, but God gives us song in the night season when all the day long. In the night season and